If there ever were an organ that performed functions essential to your health, it's your liver. All too often, people don't think of this fact and they follow diets or lifestyles they think are healthy until suddenly, a problem arises. The most common liver disease is associated with hepatomegaly, which occurs when the liver is inflamed. If left untreated, it can become very serious. Diets that are high in fats, refined sugars, and other processed foods can poison your liver, keeping it from performing its important metabolic and cleansing functions. In today's video, we want to talk about 2 ways you can promote excellent liver health: eating foods that are rich in fiber, and consuming more bitter vegetables. The importance of fiber when it comes to liver health. Doctors and nutritionists say that the first step to heal your liver is following a healthy diet that's low in fat, and to pay close attention to how you prepare your food. The best culinary techniques for your liver are grilling, baking, steaming, and boiling. A key element you need to start introducing into your daily diet is fiber. We want you to be thinking about the following important facts for your health. A lack of fiber can cause increases in cholesterol and blood sugar. You might be wondering why fiber is so important. First of all, remember that fiber is fundamental to your body's ability to properly absorb nutrients from the food you eat. Insoluble fiber, for example, has a laxative effect that helps care for your intestines. When your intestines are clear, it ensures that your nutrients reach the bloodstream unaccompanied by toxins. Soluble fiber, in the meantime, helps regulate cholesterol levels, promotes healthy intestinal bacteria, and lowers the levels of so-called bad cholesterol. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you suffer from fatty liver disease, you may tend to have hyperglycemia, meaning that you have some resistance to insulin levels. You need food to slow the absorption of sugars, and fiber-rich, whole foods provide this unique benefit. Remember that you need to consume foods that are rich in fiber but not sugar. The recommended daily intake of fiber is 30 grams. Do you think you meet that in a day? If not, and you're concerned about the health of your liver, make it a priority. Fiber-rich foods you should add to your diet: oats, brown rice, whole grain flours, rye bread, apples, pears, lentils. Add them to salads, avoiding the classic lentil dishes because they can be high in fat. Sugar-free whole grain products. The benefits of bitter vegetables. Endive, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. These aren't usually the most favorite foods for the majority of the population. A cheeseburger or a taco is more attractive by a large margin. But what a lot of people don't know is that the bitter taste of these vegetables is due to a series of compounds that promote the following important processes: releasing gastric juices, improving digestion through enzyme production, absorption of nutrients, protecting the liver through detox, and promoting healthy metabolism. But let's look a bit more closely, shall we? Bitter vegetables help cleanse your liver. Bitter greens like chicory, for example, are rich in phytonutrients that help cleanse the liver of toxins and other harmful waste products. They help keep cholesterol levels low while metabolizing fats and cleansing the bloodstream. A natural source of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to heal your liver. Remember that your liver is an organ that requires a constant supply of antioxidants and minerals. This helps protect the liver cells from being attacked by bacteria and toxins. Vitamin C, for example, is a basic element that helps keep your liver strong and healthy. Can bitter vegetables cover all these important bases? Of course they can. Bitter vegetables are rich in vitamins A, C, and K, along with calcium, potassium, and magnesium. They are high in fiber and folic acid. They contain very little fat or sodium. What bitter vegetables should you be including in your diet? Arugula, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, lettuce, cucumber, sour mustard, cauliflower, watercress, artichokes, celery, chicory. You might also be interested to learn that there are certain beverages that help you care for and heal your liver. Just remember not to consume them in excess. Coffee, tonic water. It's rich in quinine, valerian tea, thistle tea, white tea, lemon juice, grapefruit juice, or plain grapefruit. To wrap up today's video, don't forget that your liver has an amazing power. It can regenerate itself. If you give it the nutrients it needs, it will heal. Still, you should always listen to the advice of your doctor and follow a course of treatment that's tailored to your particular needs. Soups are delicious. They warm us up in the wintertime, help satisfy hunger, and are ideal either as an appetizer or a standalone dish to provide us with many nutrients. In the following video, find out what the best medicinal soups are for healing all kinds of ailments. Medicinal soup recipes. Soup for anemia. In a large pot, first sauté a chopped onion, 1 clove of minced garlic, and 3 cups of watercress leaves. Add salt and pepper to taste. Add a pre-cooked and cubed potato and 4 cups of water. Let this cook until all the vegetables are tender. Cleansing soup. Heat 4 cups of water in a saucepan and bring to a boil. Add 3 stalks of celery cut lengthwise, 2 lettuce leaves, 2 sliced onions, and a quarter of a head of green cabbage to cook for 30 minutes. Remove from heat and process the mixture in a blender until the soup has a coarse texture. Diuretic soup. Chop 3 onions and fry them in a little oil. Peel and grate half a root of ginger. Add 2 tomatoes, 1 peeled potato, 1 peeled zucchini, and a small cabbage, all cut into cubes. Finally add 8 cloves of garlic, minced. Season with poppy seeds, turmeric powder, black pepper, 20 basil leaves, and a little oregano and tarragon. Add 4 cups of water and simmer for 45 minutes. Soup to relieve menstrual cramps. Heat a tablespoon of oil in a saucepan and fry 1 onion, chopped very finely. Add a cubed potato and 1 shredded leaf of lettuce. Add 4 cups of vegetable broth and cook until the vegetables are tender. Blend the mixture until smooth, and serve with toasted hazelnuts or almonds. Soup for energy. Heat a tablespoon of oil in a pot and sauté 1 chopped onion. Add 3 peeled and sliced beets, half of a pumpkin, diced and cubed, and a quarter of a green cabbage cut into strips. Pour 5 cups of water over the vegetables and simmer until they're tender. Season with salt, herbs, and a few drops of lemon juice. Soup for constipation. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil in a pan and sauté 2 pounds of washed spinach and 5 stalks of celery until the vegetables are tender. Add some water and a little vegetable broth and cook for another 10 minutes. Mix well and serve with plain yogurt. Soup for colds and the flu. Put 3 chicken breasts in a saucepan, cover with water, and bring to a simmer. Reduce the heat to low and add 2 carrots and 2 onions, chopped. Continue cooking for 2 to 3 hours, adding water when needed. Add 3 cloves of crushed garlic and season with salt, cayenne pepper, and dill. To make this soup more thick in consistency, you can also add pureed vegetables. Soup to improve circulation. Toast 3 tablespoons of unbleached flour in a little olive oil until lightly browned. Add a cup of water and an equal amount of milk. Bring the mixture to a boil and then add a teaspoon each of salt and ground cumin. Soup for fluid retention. Combine 2 tablespoons of flour with 2 tablespoons of oil. Sauté a large onion, chopped, and add 4 cups of water. Add 2 chopped tomatoes and a tablespoon of yeast, followed by a pound of cubed pumpkin. Once all the vegetables are tender, strain the mixture and return the broth to the heat, adding salt for seasoning. Soup to fight fatigue. Heat a tablespoon of oil in a skillet, and sauté 2 chopped onions, 2 carrots, and a pound of peeled and diced pumpkin. Add a tomato and 2 full stalks of celery, including the leaves. Cover and let cook for 10 minutes on low heat. In a large bowl, combine 6 tablespoons of oatmeal with 2 cups of water. Combine all ingredients in a saucepan and cook for 5 minutes. Use sea salt for seasoning. Soup for cardiovascular disease, atherosclerosis. Heat 2 tablespoons of oil in a pan, and sauté a chopped onion for a few minutes. Add half a cup of fat-free chicken broth, 1/4 teaspoon ground coriander, and 1/8 teaspoon cardamom. Bring the mixture to a boil, and then add a cup of peeled and sliced apples, and a cup of cubed parsnips. Serve with half a cup of orange or apple juice and 2 tablespoons of non-fat plain yogurt. Soup for reducing stress. Bring 4 cups of water to a boil with some broccoli florets. After cooking, let the mixture stand for 5 minutes, before straining the liquid and drinking it as a broth. Soup to strengthen the immune system. Bring 2 cups of vegetable broth to a boil along with a chopped onion, 3 cloves of minced garlic, and 2 carrots, grated. Add the juice of 1 lemon and 15 spinach leaves that have been cut into strips. When the vegetables are tender, let the soup sit for a few minutes before serving. Soup for detox. In a saucepan, add 2 artichoke hearts and some lemon juice, as well as 14 ounces each of fresh peas and beans. Dice half an onion and sauté the vegetables in 20 grams of olive oil with some chopped parsley for a few minutes, before adding 2 cups of vegetable broth. Cook for 15 minutes and then add half a pound of cooked pasta to the soup. Season with salt and pepper to taste, and serve with Parmesan cheese.